The first video to take a look at today is going to be from Frostadamus, the advanced Uldaman pulls and how I made 600 gold. Season of Discovery Classic WoW. This one is especially relevant to me personally because I will be leveling, not even leveling a hunter, but I will be doing Uldaman farming on my level 40 hunter. I already have a level 40 hunter, I just haven't learned the farm yet. So if I can just skip from not doing the farm, or not doing the pulls, to doing the advanced pulls, that would be great. So hopefully we can take a look at this and learn the advanced pulls. So Frost, hey, take it away, man. I will also leave the link to everything in the comments down below / the Twitch chat right now, so you can look at it as well at the same time. I'm probably going to be pausing it a little bit and just talking about it at the same time. It's a 14-minute video, so let's get right into it, shall we?
I went back to Uldaman, okay? 10 more hours.
I will say, Frost's thumbnails, they're really on point. Every time, they're so good. If you're making those yourself, very well played. Very well done.
Call me crazy, but not only that I got another monolithic bow, but I've made a whopping extra 600 gold. If in the previous episode we were at...
The question is, did he make 600 gold extra? Without counting the bow. Because those bows, they're expensive, man. I also want to see, like, I want to hear, does he have a gold per hour on this? I want to know how much you make roughly per hour by doing this farm.
1600 gold. Now we got a total of 2200 gold.
Oi,
the reason I'm making this guide, again, is not to flex, but to show the improved version of this grind.
Okay.
2 pulls instead of 4, and from 25 minutes per clear down to 13 minutes per clear, which means you can do 4 dungeons per hour with about 220 mobs cleared. So smash like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and comment down below how your dad bod and your boomer reflexes are not capable of handling such a complex pull. So sit back, relax, and let's explore together the improved version of Uldaman 2 pulls. Back to Uldaman, same back entrance. We have now Prowl rank 2, which is stealth on the pet. We go straight here to the left on top of this rock, as you can see the position, and we start casting Eye of the Beast. Now the pet goes straight from stealth, and you're going to be able to skip the dwarves, and you're going to be able to skip the sentinel. And after you pull all the mobs won't body pull these mobs when they come back because they're not of the same type. Once you get to this pillar here on the left, the purple pillar, you can cancel the stealth. Try to aggro this bat. If you don't aggro him, it's fine. And as soon as you get aggro from the bats around here it's where you kind of use the sprint. If you can use it later, if you don't aggro the bats, it's fine. Try to not get dazed by those scorpions. If one is facing you, just go and let him hit you in the front, in the face. Now you come here, avoid those pillars. Come to those mobs on top here. And then once you arrive here, don't go further than this room where we are right here. Pull those 3 mobs there, and that's it. If you go further than this, the mobs will respawn. That's why you have to sit here. And after you pull, don't leave this place. Don't move too much further away. Here, I'm moving close to the wall so I can resurrect my pet and have it for the next pull. Then I'm going to dismiss it so I can benefit from the lone wolf. The runes are on the left side if you're watching the video for the first time. And the talents I'm using are survival talents. You can check it on my previous guide, which is the previous video. I'm gonna wait until I can target the Geomancer. I have a macro /target Stone Vault Geomancer.
Yeah, so this is like back to the ledge. This is the ledge he's gonna be using, right? To kill the mobs. I feel like the first pull, I mean, we're gonna see when the mobs comes in, but the first pull isn't that massive compared to what I feel like I've seen. Maybe I'm just crazy.
It's gonna be very handy, and I'm going to pull the Obsidian Sentinel as well.
Okay, never mind.
He's going to die with a pack of mobs, and it's extra loot.
From
my stream at twitch.tv, by the way, where we're doing this all the time. He showed me a screenshot that he got from the Obsidian Sentinel, a Gut Reaper, a level 40 epic. And I'm not even sure how, because the Obsidian Sentinel is a level 42 elite. But in the past, the Obsidian Sentinel has been recorded to drop even Pendulum of Doom. So, hey, why not? He's going to die with the pack. He doesn't have any casting spells and so on.
Pendulum of Doom, bro.
Extra tips. A lot of you said that they have problems with the Geomancers. Make sure you have classic cast bars add-on. As you can see under the unit frames, there's a cast bar that's called classic cast bars. And whenever they're casting a fireball, you have an opportunity to restack the mobs. Because whenever they they're casting, they're not moving, right? So if the mobs are moving towards you, the pack of mobs, and the Geomancer is casting Fireball, you jump up and let them get into a nice pile again. Never peek once the Fireball it's about to end. And use your burst here. Use like... I tried here with world buffs, but to be honest, the world buffs are not necessarily needed. Neither the potions. It doesn't seem to make a huge difference in terms of damage or clear speed. And hey, if you have them, it's nice. If not, it's okay. In the future, it's gonna be easier to do this because Blizzard has announced...
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't Explosive Shot being buffed on the weekly reset? So, like, when this is out, my reaction that is, it could already be in the game. Explosive Shot being buffed a little bit.
A buff to hunters, small buff to range hunters, where Explosive Shot is going to get 15% increased base damage, but also Serpent Sting is getting like an 8% damage or something like that, which is going to probably speed a bit the kill. But even if you get that buff or you don't get that buff, you need to learn the basics because the basics are the ones... It's only hard in the beginning until you understand the casters and how they work. The first pull, it's always easier because the mobs are not above level 44, which they remain orange to you. But the next pull is going to have more elites. So the first pull usually has like 30 mobs this way. The second pull will have 25 mobs, but all of them will be elites. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, I was lying, by the way. Like, the pull, just when he was running, didn't look that huge when he was running with the pet. But like watching it now, it looks like a very solid pull. Yeah. Plus killing the boss as well at the same time. Huge. And the level 43, 44. Yeah, level 43 and 44 on the bruisers and the brawlers from the troiks.
A couple of extra tips if you haven't watched the previous video. The macro is really important for targeting the Geomancer. I have it in my auto shot macro / target Steam Vault Geomancer. I killed a total about 2.5k elites. I'm talking only of the Steam Vault mobs, maybe more. And I haven't even counted the scorpions and the bats. So far I got 3 rare items, 2 monolithic bows and 1 annealed blade. And the monolithic bows, I sold them both, one for 250, one for 300 gold. Maybe you saw it in the intro. We're gonna kill them and loot them, and then I'm going to show you the second pull. The second pull, it's a bit easier. For the first one, like I showed, stay on that stone and don't move until the mobs come closer to you. Don't try to pull the boss on the first pull because they're going to reset. I haven't found a position where the boss doesn't reset, and it's quite annoying. Sometimes when you do the pull with the pet, your pet will get dazed and it will die before you pulled all the mobs. You can feign death, resummon a new pet, and try again. You will only waste like 30 to 60 seconds by doing that, but you're able to pull more mobs. Another thing...
This pull looks so crazy to me. I don't know why, it just looks so crazy to me. And the fact that hunters can do this is also crazy. Imagine, I think, when Phase 3 comes out, assuming we can solo farm Sulfuric Graveyard, do you think hunters will be better than mages at doing Graveyard? Because I don't know, they can do bigger pulls or the same pulls, but mages have insane burst. With like Living Bomb, Living Flame, that's basically it. Living Bomb, Living Flame, but you can even just use Blizzards in between. But I think for Set of Graveyard, literally just Living Bomb, Living Flame. That's all you're going to be doing. And you take barely any damage anyway. I don't know, but like at the moment, hunters doing this is crazy, and I wonder how much gold Frost could make here if he was selling boosts. Because like, you're pulling level 43 elites. Someone would pay for that, like I would pay for that. Someone would pay for that boost. Sure, it's not going to be as popular as SM, Scarlet Monastery Cath, but charge half price. If you're killing 200 plus mobs per run or something, not per run, per hour, 240 did you say? Per hour, right? Elites as well, most of them. Charge half of a cathedral boost. Or something, even like 1/3, just to have a constant stream of raw gold coming in while farming for those blue BOEs. That could be massive, and that would be my plan, but the thing is, we have to like make those boosts sell. So just charge them low enough to the point where people want to buy them.
Another trick to keep in mind is that if you wipe and you come back in and you try to do another pull with a pet, those mobs like the brawlers and the maulers, I think have swipe attack, flurry, wind fury attack. So basically what they're doing, if they're not hitting you for a specific amount of time, they're building up extra attacks. So whenever you're pulling with a pet after you did a wipe, those mobs will have extra attacks and your pet will take more damage. So it's going to be a bit more complicated, and always the first pull with a pet is kind of the best one. Now for the second pull, we can come here where the Obsidian Sentinel was. It's quite okay. Use Eye of the Beast and then just go straight into stealth. And then we're gonna go between those dwarves. Don't worry, they don't aggro. The stealth seems to be quite good for the cat. This is a bit more tricky because it has a lot of elites. So you don't want to use your sprint yet. If you aggro this bat, it's okay. I didn't really want to aggro him here. I already lost like a lot of HP. You want to get there with full HP with the pet if possible. I lost here like 200 HP. And as soon as I aggro those mobs here on the left, I am going to use sprint. For some reason I didn't, and I got like dazed here. This was a scuffed pull. But if you get dazed, jump with the back and strafe and try to get undazed, and then come behind this wall and get to this last pack. Once you hit this last pack, you can cancel the Eye of the Beast, and your pet won't even die. And then you just have to wait here until the mobs come. You can place your traps. You can go back there. The second pack doesn't reset. I haven't had it reset anytime. I think the reason why the first pack reset is because of the boss, but not necessarily, because sometimes it reset even without the boss. I think the distance between you and the mobs is just too high. I usually place the frost trap here at the bottom of the...
Does anyone know like roughly how much gold per hour you make from this, by the way, excluding any BOEs? Because like the BOEs are very random. You can get a very good BOE. There's many good BOEs from Ulda, but there's also many trash ones. Literally, there's some of them selling for like 10, 15 gold, right? It's very hit or miss when it comes to how much they make.
The stairs, and place after that an explosive trap. You see, I let them cast, then I go up, then I come out, I let them cast. You see how I stack them? Jump up and down, and then just pick once. This second pack has two types of casters. There's the Stone Vault Geomancer with the fireballs, and you can see I ate that fireball. I'm not gonna eat the second one. And it also has the Flame Weavers. This is harder than the previous pool, but it's not impossible. So what you have to do here is to pick down at the beginning more, and try to use explosive shot and explosive trap, and reapply and cool down the frost traps. That's basically the secret. Don't pick too much. Swap between aspect of the Viper and aspect of the Hawk when you don't have mana. You can just, in the beginning, you just swap to Viper and cast one explosive trap, and your mana will go to full because that explosive trap will hit all the mobs. And just keep on repeating. As you can see, the first Geomancer is about to die, then things are going to become easier. Once both or 3 Geomancers, how many you have, are going to die, then you're gonna have to deal with the Flame Walkers. Those one will put an immolate on you, and sometimes you can get like 2 or 3 immolates on you, and you just kind of like your life will disappear from your health bar. Having the Mighty Troll helps, but that's not a fix. You want to get the ability of not to get hit by it. So some health potions in critical situations can help. Now, sometimes you have like the unfortunate event where the mobs split in a U shape, and half of them are on the pillar and half of them are on the ground. There are ways to fix it. Just try to pick only down, or let the casters cast up. As you can see, I let a couple of them cast up, and then I let them stack up again. We got, look, they're casting, but I jump up again so they can catch up with the casters. That's the idea. This fight is usually longer if the first pull lasts like 5 minutes in total. With the pull, this one will last like probably 7 minutes because those level 45s take less damage.
Yeah, that's a Stone Vault Mauler, level 45.
Maybe it's gonna take we're gonna be able to do this under 12 minutes once we get the Hunter buff. It's gonna be really cool with that explosive shot extra damage. Also, the Chimera shot is going to get buffed and so on. I've seen another viewer on my stream linking me a screenshot. He came here for the first time and he got in the first pull. I'm not sure if he was joking or something, but he got a Pendulum of Doom and a monolithic bow in one pull. I'm not sure if his Photoshop skills were really good, but it seemed like it was legit.
Yo, if I get both of those in one pull, I retire. That's like that's nuts. That's crazy.
Imagine having that amount of luck. I was lucky as well. Like, I managed to make like so much gold. You're gonna get a lot of things here. Yesterday I got like 14 slot backpacks. One thing that I stopped getting, and maybe you guys can tell me in the chat if you got some of them, are those waylaid supply boxes.
Oh yeah.
Because now the waylaid supply boxes that you get from Uldaman reward you with about 12 gold for completion. So the ones that drop here are the turtle scale bracers I got in the past. I got the white bandit mask. And there was something else. I don't remember exactly what. But if you get those, that's an instant like 12 gold. Of course, you made the investment to buy the materials. But 3 white bandit masks are like 3 gold. And you make a 9 gold profit. I think Blizzard reduced the drop chance for them or something. Because I wasn't able to find many of them lately. And I'm halfway through Revered, and I want to get that 16 slot backpack. As you can see, we keep on pushing those mobs. And once the flame walkers are dead, or there's like one flame walker left, you can just go full burst on them. You can stay more outside, just dodge that immolation, swap between the aspects, and try whenever you're bursting down the leftover maulers, you want to use multi-shot a lot, because multi-shot compared to explosive shot or explosive trap, it does full damage because it's not a spell damage. It's like the hunter ability. So white damage more on those maulers, and the multi-shots on cooldown, because the multi-shot, look, gives 300 damage, while an explosive shot gives like 16 to 24. That's the secret. Keep the trap always down, and listen, sometimes even if they're 5 mobs down, remember to put your trap, because I've died many times. They only need to hit you once, basically. Look, I have 750 HP. They hit crushing for 600.
He's gone from like 1.8k to 700 health. Like, at this point, I would be scared, dude. But then again, that's me. Like, he's calm, he's composed, he's just doing the pull, and he knows what to do. But I would be scared at this point. You're one hit away from being gone. The pull itself, though, is looking massive and juicy. And when it comes to gold farming, it's right up my alley, to the point where it's like, you're making steady gold. You can even bring in boosties, like people that pay you for the boost, to make even more raw gold on top. Plus, you're hunting for the jackpot items. Monolithic bow, the pulverizer, you can even get that from there. But even the other one, the one that I know the name of, yeah, like the actual item that people want to have from here, from Uldaman. Dude, I'm so tired. Uldaman, BOEs, trash farming. Pendulum of Doom, thank you, there we go. So the Jackhammer Pendulum of Doom can drop from here. Monolithic Bow. Even things like, actually, Pepal Fest is 50 gold on my auction house. I thought that was going to be way more. I guess not, right? But yeah. So 3 very big items, even Monolithic Bow, currently 600 gold on my auction house. Like, that is nuts. How much that sells for.
And they have like stacked flurry attacks, so you're gonna be dead if you're doing that. There we go. This is we are 12 minutes into this pull.
Yeah.
12 minutes 35 and they're about to die. I think we do them under 13 minutes in this pull, and we resetted a pull once. So you can consistently do them in 12 minutes, but with resetting the pet, with going outside, with it feels like you can do like 4 runs per hour consistent. This run totally had 55 mobs killed, and it was 12 minutes 56. As you can see, I have 2,235 gold, and I think I want to do it again. I really want to get the Pendulum of Doom. Not because I want to sell them, it's because I farmed it in the past and I really want to get it. Let me know in the comments below if you did this farm. Let me know if you like this improved version. Obviously, if you watched the previous video, you should watch this one, because this one is much better. You kill way...
The improved version does look, well, exactly that, improved. It looks pretty juicy, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a very good farm. My question is, what would be best? the Uldaman farm he's doing here, without anyone buying the boost, like he's just doing the farm by himself, having a good time. What would be best for gold? That or selling Scarlet Monastery Cathedral boosts? Especially next week, or like this week, with the 100% bonus coming in, I think a lot more people will be open to buying boosts, because first of all, they will get double the experience now from the boosts. Like, and that the boost might be cheaper, because more people are boosting. So, and you will find customers 24/7. But the main point is that the people that are buying the boost now get double the XP, and they have to spend half the gold on boosts if they're boosting all the way. Like if boosting from 30 to 40 used to cost you 600 gold, it's going to be more like 300 now. That's a lot more like reasonable to a lot of people. So the cost to level up has been cut in half basically by the experience being doubled. What would be better, in literal just terms of gold per hour? Hunter boosting Scarlet Monastery, or doing solo farming Uldaman?
Way more elites and you have way more chances to get epics. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, smash like, and given the fact that you're still watching the video, you might be interested in my second YouTube channel, Frostadamus TV. There's going to be a link right here on the screen, and you can easily find it in the description of the video right under the Twitch link. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoy Phase 2, and may you be blessed by the gods of RNG. Until next time, stay frosty. Bye-bye!
I'm just staying there, dude. Hey, alright, nice video, Frost. That's a good guide. Like, first of all, good video in general, but also just the guide on the farm. Great. Such a genius. Oh yeah.